Hey guys, so today I'm going to share with you my winter favorites. Usually this would be like sort of a monthly deal, but I haven't done one in a while, so we're just going to group it all together and call it good with winter favorites. So I am just going to start with this book because I feel like I have so much to say on it. It's Mother Teresa's Come Be My Light. It's the private writings of the Saint of Calcutta. This is a book I got from, I guess, my Gramps when he passed away. It took a few books of his and this was one of them. I would consider myself someone who knows a decent amount about Mother Teresa and her life and her mission and her order and all of that, but after reading only half of this book, I'm not even fully through it, but it doesn't matter, it's already a favorite. I realized that that's not really true. I've kind of stuck with her writings and prayers and, you know, I guess stuff that really anybody would have read of Mother Teresa's, but nothing that, like, these private writings of hers. You really get a sense of the person she was, the force that she was. This woman was no joke. It's kind of interesting because reading it, I think she's perceived today as like this humanitarian saint sort of person. And she was, you know, like her helping the poorest of the poor was where her heart and soul was. But because of that, and because she was so tiny and small, you know, it can be kind of, she can be looked at as like this, not weak, but just kind of more docile, laid back, soft-spoken person, and she wasn't. Not at all. I mean, there was this one anecdote where they're kind of describing the force of a woman that she was, and she chased a bull down a street because some kids were in danger of it, and she chased some like thieves, some robbers out of a convent, and like it was like, you don't mess with her, and she got stuff done, and she was just light. And I just think it's so cool. I mean, I could go on and on and on and on and on about this book, but oh, also Mother Teresa, right? 3 minutes. My gosh, I've already been talking about this book for 3 minutes. I need to move on. But I really wanted to share this as being kind of, not a favorite part because it sucks that she had to go through this, but just interesting because you would think like, oh, everyone must have liked Mother Teresa. She's Mother Teresa. But there was this one story that was shared where she went away on a retreat, and on this particular retreat, she received what she calls the call within the call. So she received the calling to go and start the Missionaries of Charity, because she had already been a religious for so many years. And she wasn't like someone who was just kind of swept away by like, oh, Jesus called me. Like, you know, it was something that she reflected on and really kind of thought over about, prayed about, talked with her spiritual director, and she spent a lot of time with her spiritual director after this retreat, after she had received this call, trying to kind of like get to the bottom of it and discern it and all these things, what she should do, all the stuff, what it would mean for her. And these sisters who were in her order started questioning the nature of her relationship with her spiritual director, who was a priest. And these sisters went to her superior, and it was, you know, it was like total high school gossip. Like, we don't know what she's doing. And she got transferred. I mean, I just, I was like, this happened to Mother Teresa. I don't know. It kind of comforted me in a way, because if you ever felt like misunderstood or not liked in maybe like a work environment or a high school or something like that, like you know who you are, you know the truth, you know what you stand for, and that's kind of that. And I took comfort in that, because it's like, if that stuff happens to Mother Teresa, no one's safe, y'all. Anyway, so this is one of my favorites, just one of my favorites. I mean, I read this whenever I have a spare second. When I'm eating lunch, my kids are playing off on their own, I just pick it up, and it's like, who cannot be just calmed from reading a letter written by Mother Teresa herself? Anyway, I'm only halfway through it, so maybe I'll come back next month and share another 10 minutes on this book. But I'll find this and leave a link to it down below. Give it a read. Next is another book. This book, I don't know how to pronounce this. It's a Dutch word. Danish. Hygge. Hygge. It's called Hygge. The Danish Art of Happiness. Now, if any of you have, if any of you go to Barnes & Noble and just peruse, I mean, I still like to go to bookstores and do that. If you ever come across that like clearance bargain section, had a big old sticker right here, $6.50, and it was the cover. I mean, come on, I'm Twinkle Light obsessed. Like, I was like, please, I will buy this. But this book is just cool. It goes through all 4 seasons, and it just explains how to build your home in a way to where you feel basically like you're walking into a sanctuary. Like you just feel completely soothed and calmed right when you walk in your door. And it touches on things that I just wouldn't have even thought of. Stuff like how to build your kitchen, like what to put out on your counters and stuff like that. Like think about what you like to most do in your kitchen. If that's baking, if it's entertaining, if that's cooking a certain type of food, whatever, and lay your kitchen out to cater best to that. So if you love baking like I do, maybe leave your baking supplies out on the counter, like your flour and sugar and all this stuff. I just thought it was the coolest thing. So I've gone through this book a couple times. It goes through every single season and takes you through how to make your home feel its best for each season. Gives you recipes. I love it. I love it. Okay, next. This thing, it's like totally random. I feel like some of my favorites, like my favorites are not like, oh, I got the nude Shiseido face wash. Like this is, picked it up off the Marshall's rack, where they have those like 6-tier things where it's just like essential oils and all this stuff. I was out with my best friend. I'm always looking for pain management stuff. I've shared kind of like, shoulder, back, neck problems, all this stuff. But this thing looked really intriguing. It's this little device. It's got like these like, here, let me see if I can. These little like roller ball things here. And you just, you hold it on your back, on your leg, whatever's bothering you. And it came with this. Ooh, I got some bad light, sorry. It's soothed by Apina? Essential oil, it's peppermint. And the idea is you just put a little bit on these little rollers and just rub your back. And it's supposed to give you relief, help blood flow, blah, blah, blah. I've used this quite a number of times. And it just helps, I mean, I don't think it's a miracle cure, but if you deal with chronic pain in any way, I mean, even a little bit of relief is everything. I've used it, and my husband likes it on his back too, so I don't know. I mean, I'll try to find a link to it down below or something similar, but it was like $6. Like, I mean, Marshall's pricing, but for $6, I was like, sure, give me some pain relief. Next. Okay. Guys, I'm embarrassed to even share this next one because I feel like, I mean, I would not pay this much money for a lip balm, and I love lip balm, but I've been using, where is it? Oh crap, I thought I had one in here. I've just been using the classic Vaseline tube. It's got a white tube with a blue cap. Vaseline, you get them for like $2, $3 maybe for a 2-pack at Target. I've been using that for like 6 or 7 years. And then I lost it because I lose all chapstick because I'm a normal person in the world. And it was the dead of winter. We were at the mall sitting with my kids, my husband, and I had lost my chapstick and I couldn't find it. And I was like, I'm just gonna suck it up. Like, just offer it. Like, I don't need chapstick every waking second of the day. And I was just dying. Yes, I do. Who am I fooling? I need chapstick every waking second of the day. So I was like, I'm gonna go into whatever store that is on this floor, first floor of the mall, and go and purchase the chapstick I see. Okay, so not the most prudent decision I've ever made, but right across there was a Kiehl's. And I know Kiehl's is like amazing and renowned for their products and all this stuff. I've never spent a lot of money on my skincare. I just haven't really had that budget. But Kiehl's lip balm, #1. And they don't take #1 lightly here. I would say it's #1, which I'm kind of pissed off about because this was $9.50. $9.50. I mean, listen, no hate on Kiehl's, like, at all. I love it. I want it in bulk. But $9.50, man, I guess you don't got problems if you can spend $9.50 on a lip balm, really. So I guess I'm doing all right, but it's just amazing. I don't know what's in here. If you know a, what do they call it in the YouTube beauty world? A dupe, I think. If you know a dupe for this, please tell me so I can get it. Because I'm going to be paying $9.50 for a lip balm for the rest of my life if I don't, because I love this stuff. I'm not going to go into depth about why it makes it so good. I mean, if you're a chapstick connoisseur, which I feel every tax-paying citizen in the world is, you just know it makes the lipstick good. It's the best. I feel kind of awkward saying that kind of stuff because I really like this product, and Kiehl stuff's supposed to be really great, but I'm also a huge budgeter, so yeah, I feel like I'm in a real bind about this one. It's a favorite, and I'm gonna try to protect it with my life, like I would protect my child, and not let Archie get it and lose the cap, which is what happened last time. So that's going back safely into my pocket. All right, last but not least, this massive blanket. And there's no way for me to even show it to you on this tiny little camera that I call my phone. But it's just a massive plush blanket. Massive plush goodness. Where is it at? I'll at least show you the... Where it at here? My children are screaming during quiet time. C'est la vie. Okay, I can't find it. It's Threshold brand though. It's from Target. My husband got it for me for Valentine's Day. I haven't really given up on life. Like, I get ready every day. I'm in jeans right now, but at the end of the day, it is comfort zone. Like sweatpants, robe, blanket, anything that's gonna keep me comfortable and warm. This blanket is heaven in a sheet. I would take it everywhere if I could. I kind of wish it came in like a small version so I could wear it as a scarf and take it out with me. I mean, it's the softest, freaking, most amazing blanket in the world, and I love my husband for getting it for me. Oh, wait, I do have one more. Although this video is kind of getting a little long, so I should wrap it up. Eh, I'll save this one for next time. Okay. That's it, guys. Those are my... I'm all over the place. I've had too much coffee today. Despite how it looks, I'm trying my absolute hardest to stick to my once-a-week thing. It is getting quite difficult, more and more difficult with having toddlers. I feel like toddlers even need more attention than newborns. But I'm trying to stick to it, and so give me a thumbs up, subscribe. The next video I'll be putting up is reflecting on going 40 days and 40 nights without social media. So stay tuned for that one. All right, I'll see you guys later. I hope you have a great week. Bye.